Hey guys, Parfax here. Today I am bringing you a video on animation canceling in New World. I know a lot of people have been talking about how they want animation canceling. They think the combat would be better with animation canceling. Well, we've got a few animation cancels for you, so stick around and let's get to it. So we're here in New World and we're talking about animation canceling. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this is like the 5th time I've attempted to record this video, and it's been kind of hard to put my words down on paper because the animation cancels themselves are very easy, but I have a hard time explaining why they're actually animation cancels. We're gonna try it. Hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's start talking about the 3 animation cancels that are in the game. First, we're gonna talk about ability animation canceling. So essentially with ability animation canceling, you can cancel things like your auto attack and use an ability right after to give you burst damage. Now, my favorite weapon to use this on is actually the hatchet. And the main reason is because of this passive right here, Relentless Fury. After successfully heavy attack, gain in power, granting 30% damage increasing for 3 seconds or after 4 attacks. So we're actually going to pair that with Raging Torrent most of the times. And what that does is just hits a bunch of auto attacks. So let's show you. So this is actually a bug, but we'll talk about that later. So let's show you what it looks like. So we're gonna do a fully charged heavy attack into my Raging Torrent. Just listen to actually hearing when the axe hits the rock, and you can hear how quickly the first 2 hit. They hit so close together. You can do it with the R as well. It's hard to hear because sometimes flipping on the rocks, stuff like that, and just the hatchet itself. Then you can do it with the Q too, but it's not as important. All right, we'll show it to you on this Wildcat here. You can see I essentially hit him on that second part. I hit him with a fully charged auto attack and lunged with my R and hit him at the same time too. So I got it. You can get 2 attacks off at the same time. It's really good. You can do it with light attacks too, but I like to do it with the fully charged heavy attack, especially after the F, because you're using up that empowered bonus right afterwards. So it's good to do fully charged heavy attack into the Raging Torrent, into the fully charged heavy attack into the R, which I forget the skill's name. Barrel Rush. So you can do it that way, which is really good. You can do it on just regular light attacks as well. I like it, the heavy attack with the hatchet, just because of the bonus. Okay, so you can do this with almost any ability in the game. You can even do it with the Ice Gauntlet. So we'll do this in the Ice Wall. You do this little freezy mabobber thing here. Now you can actually do it with the Ice Storm as well, but it's a little clunky. Oh, I don't even know if I... Hold on. I don't even know if I did it, but... You can see, just so you can kind of see that we're going to hit this turkey with the auto attack. Oh, we missed it. Hold on. We're doing it too quickly, and we're going to talk about that in a second. There you go. So, the way this animation cancel works, and it is an animation cancel, but it's not like an ESO animation cancel. So, on this cancel, you're not looking to do it as fast as possible. You're looking to do it the split second that either you shoot your ice shard out, or you're looking at the split second that your weapon comes into contact with the person. So you can do it too quickly. So like we'll go over here and I will miss it. I'll do it too quickly on my F here. Yeah, so you can see, or you can hear that it only hit it the same amount of times it was supposed to hit it with my F. I didn't actually get my light attack off because I did it too quickly. And this is the part that I've had a hard time getting out, because the game, it's an animation cancel, but it's only an animation cancel once you've hit the target. So on a typical auto attack, and it's different for each weapon. Listen to the difference between I love to do in the rocks because you guys can actually hear it. It's a lot easier, at least in my mind, to hear it. So listen to how far apart these auto attacks are. Now watch when I animation cancel. The last like 3 hits, don't worry about that because, or the last couple hits, because that's just because we're hitting fast. But especially the second 2. So here's regular auto. Now let's do just the auto R. I guess that's a bad example because it doesn't hit, plus it's a longer. But let's do the auto F. Just listen to the first 2. They almost hit the same time. It's really close. But you do have to wait for that auto attack to actually hit. So that is the big important part to the ability one, is make sure it hits. And once it hits, then you can do your ability. Same thing with the Ice Gauntlet. Actually, that a little too quickly. Then. So I did it there. It's a little clunky to do it with any spell that you have to cast on the ground, but you still can do it. All right. So that's the first animation cancel. I hope you guys understood it. It took me a little bit to kind of gather how I wanted to actually do it. And then I came to the wall. And I think that's the best way to actually do it because you can hear it. Now you can do it with pretty much any weapon. The hammer is probably my favorite thing to actually do it. So you can just listen how slow these auto attacks are. Now watch when we animation cancel. Cancel it too quickly there, so you don't want to do that. We can, especially on the Warhammer, you can cancel that such a long auto attack animation with an ability, and it makes it so good. It really ups your damage on the Warhammer. So really good. Next, we're gonna talk about our dodges and how we're going to cancel it with our weapon swap. Now, 2 things that I like to do with the weapon swap. First, you do have to go to key bindings, and you do have to do a weapon swap active swap active weapons, and you have to rebind this. Now, I put mine to middle mouse button. I don't suggest you to do it because it does take off your ping. So I would change a different button. I got to find somewhere to put my ping, but you have to make sure you have something here. Now, while you're in the settings, I would go down to gameplay, and I would go down here to HUD, always show weapons, and I like to toggle this on. What this does is, you see in the bottom right hand corner, you can see both of my weapons. I like to have them both there because sometimes it gets bugged, as you saw, especially when I can actually recreate the bug here. So let's take this off. Let's put on the hatchet. We're on our back bar. We're on our Ice Gauntlet. We're gonna put on the hatchet. Oh, it actually kept it that time. Sometimes it'll swap to the hatchet, but keep the Ice Gauntlet out. Oh, that's right here. Look, it just did it. So I guess you have to be on the weapon you swap out. It is swapped to your back bar, but then when you come back, it is on the weapon that you swap to. So now I have this out, but it's showing my Ice Gauntlet. Now, in order to fix this, all you have to do is I'm going to hit 2 to swap to my Ice Gauntlet, and then now I can freely swap. So it is a very annoying bug, but once you know how to fix it, it's pretty easy. So let's talk about canceling our dodges. Uh-oh. Oh, is he gonna attack me? Yes. All right, we're gonna put what we used to. Get wrecked, cat. All right, so we're gonna put what we've used to good use, and now we're going to do the same thing, but we're gonna cancel our dodges with a weapon swap. It's really easy, and we're gonna do this 2 different ways. So we have our weapon out here, and we're just gonna dodge, and then we're gonna weapon swap. We'll show you what the dodge looks like before you weapon swap. I'm just holding W, so you have this little stutter step, right? It's gonna go up to full. Now watch what happens when we swap weapons. So super fast. Now you can also do this by sheathing your weapon, so watch. You can do it by putting your weapon in and out. So if you want to stay on the same weapon, like let's say you're on, I don't know, the Ice Gauntlet, and you just for whatever reason wanted to, you know, hit him with the ice wall. So we just look at that. You can do it that way. Now, you can also do something pretty cool, and this isn't really an animation cancel. Now, I know a lot of people, I believe this is the animation cancel, and we'll explain why it's not an animation cancel, but it is something you can do. So you can do the same thing that I was showing, you know, where you're dodging and you're swapping weapons. but you can also add in a movement skill as well. So we're going to essentially just bar swap and then we're going to use the our charge. I forget exactly what it's called. Charge. We're going to use that, but we're going to do it. If you're on the other weapon, you can do this 3 times and then charge. So watch. So we got a lot of distance there. We were back by the end of that rock and we got there. Now, the last part is actually not an animation cancel, and here's why. Because when you swap weapons, there's no actual animation that it prevents you from attacking. So the best way I can describe this or show you is we're gonna get here and now we're gonna swap bars and we're gonna auto attack with our gauntlet. Now we know that the auto attack for the gauntlet actually is not an animation cancel. It is not something like a dodge. It's not something like a weapon sheath. It's not something like an ability that is going to animation cancel, because auto attacks don't animation cancel in this game. So we're gonna swap. We're gonna auto attack with the battle axe as well. So you can see it's not an animation cancel. I have actually heard people say it is an animation cancel, but it's not. But it functions very similar to an animation cancel. But keep that in mind, because, and the reason why I say this is because if you're on your back bar, you're getting attacked, right? We're putting down our abilities. And then we're like, oh shit, I'm getting attacked, I need to run. All you need to do is use that weapon swap and use the ability on the bar. So all I'm gonna do is we're gonna do it about as millisecond from each other as possible. I'm gonna swap weapons and I'm gonna hit my F, which is my charge. So watch. You don't even see the animation come out. Now, you're like, Parfax, it's the animation cancel. It's not, because it's only a visual animation cancel. The weapon itself does not prevent you from actually doing anything. So if you want to do that with an auto attack, you can. So we can swap auto attack at the exact same time. It is just a visual representation of the weapon coming out is the actual only thing that you're actually canceling there, because the weapon allows you to attack as soon as you swap a weapon. So again, we can do something like this. You can get really far, really fast. Now, some classes, they won't be able to dodge 3 times in a row. If you can't, all you have to do is wait approximately, I believe it's like 0.5, 0.6 of a second, and you'll get just enough stamina to do another dodge. You might have to go. And of course, that one I didn't actually animation cancel the dodge, but that's all you really have to do. So I hope these actually helped you out. I kind of wanted to explain exactly what's going on here. I know sometimes people can put out videos, they'll just tell you what's going on. They don't actually explain to you why things are actually going on, and I kind of like to explain things, which is the reason why most of my videos are a little bit longer than most. So I hope you guys understand. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comment section down below. Sometimes I don't, let you guys know exactly what I'm thinking, or I'm thinking it, but it's hard for me to actually get it out in words. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you actually understood everything, or if there's something you didn't understand, let me know. I can either comment down below and, maybe help you out, or maybe I'll put another video out trying to explain, what it is I was trying to say. It won't take up my typical daily videos. It might be just like one of those times where I put multiple videos out in the day to kind of help everybody out. Or it's like a little short video. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Comment down below. What do you want to see in New World? If you like animation canceling, if you don't, I did put out a poll a couple days ago, or a day or 2 ago. I don't know when it's actually going to go out, about animation canceling. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you soon.